this is real news. This is real news, chat. Sanjana, I know you don't want to be racist and mispronounce this. Sanjana Karanth from, I guess, Pakistan. She looks Pakistani. I'm curious. Whenever I see a name like that, I'm curious where the fuck it comes from. Does not say. Reporter and comrade. Huffington Post, Pakistan Writers Guild of America East. Okay. Gross. On the heels of Alex Jones being paid or told to pay Sandy Hook parents for deliberately spreading lies about the massacre, the family of George Floyd is considering a lawsuit against Kanye West for lying about the murder by police. From the Floyd's family attorney, while one cannot defame the dead, the family of George Floyd is considering a suit for Kanye's false statements about the manner of his death, claiming Floyd died from fentanyl, not the brutality established criminally and civilly undermines and diminishes Floyd's family fight. So if you want to say that you disagree with the verdict and you believe that fentanyl Floyd died from his drug habits and not primarily due to neck compression or whatever the official document says, you are now able to be sued. And what I have noticed is that besides deplatforming, civil suits are the other way that the federal government is now trying to suppress freedom of speech. It's just their way of circumventing it. The fact that Alex Jones is being asked to pay $1 billion to a bunch of like parents because he said that the Sandy Hook thing was like fake, that's retarded. I want to say this. Conspiracy theories are so American. The idea that Americans do not trust the government, believe that there's aliens in Area 51, that the moon landing was fake, that, you know, the gold standard, the Federal Reserve being owned by Masons and shit, that is true American patriotism. I can think of literally nothing more patriotic than a conspiracy theorist. Those people are so fucking crazy in love with the United States that it kind of defies belief. So they're really hammering home this like conspiracy theories are dangerous and civilly damaging shit because they want it to stop. People don't get to distrust the government anymore. They get to fall in fucking line, or they get to be completely bankrupt. Very sad. Oh, okay. And now to piss everybody off, that Dylan guy, what's his name? Dylan Mulvaney, who I mentioned only in passing because he was so gross. So this is like his thing. He's only up to like day 200 or something. He's not been around for that long, but he started doing the TikTok, hey guys, I'm a real girl now, like this year. And he's already like a huge celebrity because of it. So this is him on Ulta Beauty, which is a large fashion beauty brand, discussing girlhood with
Now I know I can find love. I know I can still be a performer. I know
I was going to say with a woman, but then I saw the beard. I'm thinking, what the fuck am I looking at?
that I can have a family. I want to be a mom one day. And I absolutely can. And that's why the narrative still has a long way to go, because when I was grieving Boy Dylan, I didn't know those things were even accessible to me.
So Ulta puts this out, exposes a bunch of normies to it. This tweet has 9,000 replies, 800 retweets, 5,300 quote retweets, and only 6,000 likes by comparison. It's been played 2 million times. Ricardo DePandy says, it's like blackface, but even more whiny. Farina replies saying, I'm black, and this is way worse than blackface. Gamo Cat says, girlhood, in quotes, crazy emoji. Revenge X Gamer says, found a bigot, but he gets 23 replies and 15 likes to the 1800 from Camo Cat. 1950s TV housewife look from Be Fair Be Left, hashtag free Assange. So this is like a leftist who's complaining. Angry face. Erwin Kloek replies saying, that's because he is cosplaying a woman and he can choose any era he likes. Ulta Booty tries to like damage control, but there's like a lot of like genuinely pissed off women. There was one post by like a black girl who was like, so you mean to tell me that I was pregnant for 41 weeks and I pushed out this baby and I breastfed her for 2 years, and this thing gets to call himself mom and it has to be taken true. Oh, and I get to be called breastfeeder, chest haver, uterus haver, and he gets to be called mom. How about go fuck yourself? There's more replies to this, which I'll read. Princess Blueberry says, men can't be women. You're all insane. We don't have to play along with these dudes' fantasies. Eat shit. Lexel replies, these men have reduced us to Barbie pockets instead of vagina, and they can cosplay motherhood. Fuck you, Ulta. Your socks are already underperforming as of Friday. Fact Fem says, in the name of dialogue, you choose to hide the replies of women who object to this misogynistic bullshit. Soulspurn says, keep digging this hole. You could have appealed to a wider audience in any number of ways. You chose to support the erasure of women and mothers. You now hide replies and claim to want respectful dialogue. Most won't be respectful when you eat shit in their cereal, unsurprisingly ratioed. Actually ratioed, by the way, not Keffel ratio, pretend ratio. Anna Tefagsgay, which I assume is a Welsh name that nobody can pronounce, says, grown-ass men playing dress-up to discuss the meaning of girlhood is not controversial. It's fucking degenerate. Just like you blocking your own customers for comments you don't like, fuck off. More replies. I read the panda one already. Oh ho ho, my website's not going to work for me anymore, is it? Director of Hatcheries says, I spend a lot of money on Ulta. I guess I'll be going back to Sephora because as a mother and woman, I find this dude insulting. Ulta Booty replies saying, we want our channel to be welcoming to people from all walks of life, even people you may not agree with. I still can't believe it's not. Betty says, well, it's not. It's not welcoming to women at all. It's insulting as hell. Hoodie Rob Manfred says, to all the hidden replies, click the 3 dots in the upper right-hand corner. You'll see how many women Ulta has censored. Betty is censored the most, but that comes as no surprise. And so on and so forth. Many such replies. What? I spoiled it. So what do you think happens now? Dylan gets his big break, a spotlight on Ulta, the beauty of girlhood with Dylan Mulvaney. What do you think happens after this big outlash? He scores an interview with the President of the United States. He has announced.
It's day 222 of being a girl. I'm in Washington, D.C., and I'm going to the White House to speak to the President of the United States. You know that phrase, I fear I may have girl bossed too close to the sun? Well, that's how I feel today because I get to sit down with Joe Biden and now this news, and I get to ask him a few questions surrounding trans issues in the United States and talk to him about my transness. And I really just want to represent my community the best that I can. And you know what? As silly as I am on here, I'm ready to step up and show that trans people, we're not going anywhere. And that trans kids, they deserve a fighting chance to be their true selves. Okay? Oh my God, I'm running late. Let's go. And y'all are obviously wondering what I'm gonna wear to meet the president. Here you go. It's the trans flag colors. Cute, right? It's the heels. Okay, Dylan, you're gonna be great. I love you. Let's go. Come on. Do you think I just knock on the front door? Let's go.
Looking for the president's dog.
Our queen. Love you. I love you.
Damn, they really got that shit hanging in the fucking the White House? This ugly ass picture of Oprah?
I love you. We're about to go. Is there anything in my teeth?
Leaving on cloud 9.
The President of the United States gave me a cookie. He gave me a cookie in the Oval Office. Now
Oh, that's really cool. I would love to get a cookie with the presidential seal on it. I'm jealous of that. That's cool. I would collect the fuck out of that sticker on that. That's really awesome.
The question, do I eat it or do I save it? It has a seal. Please, honestly, tell me. Everyone!
Carefully open it and eat the cookie and leave the seal.
I want to pet the dog. I gotta pet his dog. I'm still in shock, and don't be mad, but I don't get to post any of the footage until after the interview airs on Sunday night, but it's gonna be worth it because I can't wait for you to hear everything that we talked about. I left with a lot of hope and optimism, not only for just trans people, but many different topics, and the fact that our president has watched Days of Girlhood, it's kind of epic. And I'm not gonna lie, I have been...
What the fuck did he just say? Days of Girl... Oh, the name of his series. Oh my God. I'm imagining Joe Biden on the phone. He's at the Resolute desk, right, in his chair, and he's got his cell phone out, and he's on fucking TikTok. And he's just watching like 8-year-old girl twerking videos, and then Days of Girlhood shows up. This David Mulvaney shows up while flipping through TikTok, and he's like, You know what, Jack? I got to talk to this guy. I got to talk to this David Mulvaney. Get him up to my White House, Jack. I need to have a sit down. I need to see what kind of perfume this guy likes to wear. And then it just happens. Like, okay, sure.
I've been having a rough go of it lately. A lot of darkness, and today was what I needed to keep going. Also, if you live in the US and can legally vote, this is going to be one of the most important elections of our lifetimes. So please get out and vote next month. There is so much darkness in this world. I mean, sometimes the bad
I'm staring at it.
actually outweighs the good, but we have to get in the mud right now, and we're going to clean up some messes that have needed cleaning for hundreds of years, and we've got to protect each other. And I have your back, and I really hope you have mine, and I love you. God bless America.
Oh no, my anthem!
Say, can you? Okay, love ya.
I'm displeased by this. So astroturfed. So astroturfed. This dude just starts up his thing and then what's he say?
It's day 222 of being
222 days of doing this shit once a day. Very simple stuff. And just like shitting all over the place. Shitting all over women, over feminism, over like facts and logic. and then he's in the presidential office to talk about how he's a fucking freak, and that's just reality. It's bizarre. So is this a good one? Oh man, please be what I'm hoping for.
Oh, say, can you short in the local Walmart? But so proudly we inhale at the cashier's last brapping, whose broad stomach had...
That's too vile to play all the way through. Oh, jeez. Okay, I'm done with this.